TGIT, almost fell backwards. Thank goodness it's today. TGITJ, thank goodness it's TJ. You guys know the deal. We're gonna go over some insightful quotes. We're gonna see how we can connect it from a behavioral health standpoint for the remainder of this week in order to help you get closer and closer to your genuine, authentic self. Let's get right freaking into it, okay? First one, if 5 seconds of smiling can make a photograph, then just imagine if you keep always smiling how beautiful your life will be. There's been a lot of science that has come out that shows that just by smiling around, holding your arms up, holding victory poses, there's a lot of science that says that that helps put you in a much better frame of mind, right? That body language wise, you are actually putting and reminding your brain that it should be, that it can be happy, resourceful, grateful, whatever you want to call it, right? So the more that you consciously smile throughout your day, right, it helps you kind of consciously remember all the reasons why you should smile, right? So take a time this week, every single time that you can stop and think about it, just, hey, smile, right? Because the more that you do that, you know that you are putting yourself in the right state of mind to do whatever the heck you want to do and be whoever the heck you want to be, right? All right, next one. If you have to fight a dragon, you should go to its lair before it comes to your village. We put things off so much, procrastination, putting it off, adulting, whatever you want to call it, and then that dragon's just closer and closer. And when it gets to right there at our right at the precipice, right at our feet, it's gonna be much harder to deal with. So a lot of those things that you are putting off, if you go out there right now and take care of them, you're gonna relieve all that weight off your chest. You're gonna make it much easier for you to be happy from a conscious standpoint because you don't have all these kind of subconscious things to keep in mind and creating a lack of control around you. So go out, slay that dragon as quickly as you can. The quicker that you can do it, the less likely it's gonna get closer and closer, because the closer and closer it's gonna get, the harder and more strong it's gonna be. So go out and take care of it right now, y'all. I believe in you. You got to go out and do it. Okay. Next one. We have somehow conned ourselves into the notion that this moment is ordinary. All right. Seriously though, every single second, I know it sounds like a cliche, is just a beautiful opportunity. Right? Another quote, not even on this one, but you open up 2 gifts every single day. They are your eyes, right? So this moment right now, whether you're just sitting there watching TV, this is beautiful. This wasn't viewed as ordinary 100 years ago, right? If you're just going for a walk, if you're just reading a book, if you're just doing something like a gratitude list or something that is, obviously behavioral activations, good stuff that helps release more dopamine in the brain, this isn't ordinary. This is you creating a lot stronger, pleasurable biochemistry in your brain. It's going to make it much easier for you to keep on keeping on. So when you're looking at your life right now, even as you're watching this isn't normal. This isn't ordinary. This is extraordinary, and your thoughts and your focus and your belief can make it so, right? So just keep that in mind, okay? Next one. The only thing you lose by being real is something that's fake, okay? It's 3 things that kind of come to mind. You got to be genuinely authentic. You got to surrender the outcome, and you got to do the hard work. Surrendering the outcome of it might not go well, whether it's with people, with decisions, with goals, what have you, right? Doing the hard work, knowing that it's going to come with some resistance, but the more that you keep pushing through, the better you're going to be exposed, and the better your brain is going to learn to get that emotional resiliency, right? And then be genuinely authentic. What do you want? Be as real as possible, because the more real you are, when it comes to people, those start weeding off, and you get the people that are more real around you, right? When you do act more real in your decisions, a lot more real opportunities present itself, because now we know what you're actually in line with. So be yourself, do the hard work, and freaking just surrender the outcome. Because whatever the outcome is, you can take it and make it into as close to a blessing as you can. The only issue is when bad things happen and we allow it to stay in vain and kind of affect us, right? So you guys got this. Keep this up. Next one. Okay, the opinion of 10,000 people is of no value if none of them know anything about the subject, okay? So you're the only one that knows your subject as well as you do. Even some of the most close people to you in your life know a small chapter of your entirely huge story, right? People don't understand me, this and that. And keep in mind that once it comes to those 10,000 people, a lot of what they think about you is going to be of no value, because they have no idea what you've been through behaviorally. They have no idea the thoughts you've been through. They have no idea the emotions that you are feeling, okay? So once again, it comes back from, it doesn't matter what people think. Tale as old as time. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Seriously, they don't know the subject. You know the subject. You know that you're beautiful, that you have worth, that you have value, of that all these things. And the more that you focus in on that, you allow other people to see it just as well as you let that light shine, as opposed to having them come in and dim your light, right? Boom. Did I go over it? Did I miss one? No, I got it. Last one. I would rather adjust my life to your absence than adjust my boundaries to accommodate your disrespect. Oh, that one needs some C said again. I would rather adjust my life to your absence than adjust my boundaries to accommodate your disrespect. All right? So although it may be hard to get through the first couple days, weeks, months without that person, right? Or without, fill in the blank, X, Y, and Z, the better it's going to be for you in the long run. Once again, going through a little discomfort in order to get through the comfortability of achievement, of success, of goal, of long-term gratification as opposed to short-term gratification. So set those boundaries with yourself, with people, with situations, with goals, right? Because the less likely, or the less that you have those boundaries set around you towards any of the things that we just mentioned, the more that you're doing yourself a disservice and you are disrespecting yourself. You gotta respect yourself, set all those boundaries, and it'll fall into place the way that it is. It's just gonna be a little bit of discomfort before you eventually get to that light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak, right? Oh, so we gotta go over those again. Boom. If 5 seconds of smiling can make a photograph, then just imagine if you keep always smiling, how beautiful your life will be. If you have to fight a dragon, you should go to its lair before it comes to your village, right? We have somehow conned ourselves into the notion that this moment is ordinary. The only thing you'll lose by being real is something that's fake. The opinion of 10,000 people is of no value if none of them know anything about the subject. I would rather adjust my life to your absence than adjust my boundaries to accommodate your disrespect. Keep all of that in mind this week as different focal points. TGIT. Thank goodness it's today, because this moment right here is not ordinary. It is extraordinary. It is beautiful. You are beautiful. I love you. I'm sorry, that's a little awkward. Hi. Bye.